Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. Today's video, I'm going to be closing out my October budget, and that way we can just move on to November. So last time I checked in, it was week 3. So week 4 I usually don't do. I'll just leave it and I'll add up everything to close out my budget. That's just kind of how I do it. Also, if you're new here, I do not share my income, but I share everything else. So here it is. Okay, so we're going to just jump right in and get this closed out because I'm also going to go over and do film a bill exchange / sinking fund update so I can set up my November sinking fund tracker. And I will share that. So be on the lookout for that video real soon. But we're going to jump right in. Okay, so we're going to do groceries since that is just like right here next in line. Last week I had the remaining 170.88 and it looks like I spent $24.12 and $13.01. $24.12. And then I'm just going to add all these up because I always confuse myself when I'm filming. Like it makes sense when I'm not filming how I used to do it, but for some reason I cannot explain it. Because I would take like this number minus whatever else I had and then subtract that from my total. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but in my head, it just makes sense. So we're just going to add everything up. So I spent $316.25 for groceries, and that is under budget for the month, which is amazing. Okay, so next is eating out. $16.41 plus $8.10 plus $28.54. And then I'm going to mark this off real quick. My pen. And it looks like I have not eaten out. Yep. Nope, I did not eat out. Actually, I did. I bought my boyfriend and I some brunch on Sunday, but I won $50 for the costume contest that the party we went to on Saturday, and I just used that money because I just, it was free money basically. So I just used that. So we're just not gonna consider that as a transaction. Okay, so total I spent $53.05, which is under budget. That is awesome because last month was no bueno. So good. I'm glad that I was able to stay under budget for that. If I would have included that, I would have went over. I think I spent like $48. My boyfriend wanted beignets. He got a plate and then he got like a side. I literally got like a sandwich. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. It's my treat. So he's like, yeah, I love him. Okay, so next is personal. And I spent $24.35 in the week 1, $25 in week 2, $14.38 in week 3. And then I also spent $11.99 from Amazon. I had to buy a new blender, like the thing that goes inside your blender. I forget what it's called, but I had to buy one of those. So I spent $11.99. And then I spent $19.99 at Target on some razors and whatnot. So that's a total of $95.71. So we are right under budget, which is awesome. I'm here for it. A little bit closer to the budget than I wanted, but it was one of those months where I needed to stock up on shaving cream and razors and body wash. So it's that doesn't happen every month. Okay, next is gas. So the first week I spent $49.64. Nothing in the second week. And then the third week I spent $64.82. And Then I got gas at Costco for $36.08. So I spent $150.54 on gas. And I actually dropped my gas budget down for November. If you missed my November budget with me, I will link it above or down below somewhere if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, I just found that I was not spending that much money on gas, and I've been like making my way to Costco more often to get gas, which is way more affordable than like the Chevron nearby my house. So it's just been working out the way, like the times that I need gas. Okay, so next is parking. And this first week I spent $48.57. And then $10.51 for the week 2. And week 3 I didn't spend anything. And then I spent $13.51 this day. Nothing else. So I spent $72. And I also dropped this down too, because there is some free parking by my work starting in November. So if I'm not being lazy or running late, I should not be paying for parking. So we shall see. Okay, so that's good. Way under budget for that. And then next, we're just going to go back into my monthly view and we'll figure out the rest of these so I can see how much I spent. Fast Track, it only came out this once and it was $145. So that's exactly what I budgeted. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. That's why I did put it in my variable. And then Clipper, I don't think I added anything to my Clipper this month. No. So we'll put 0. Laundry. So there's one for $7.50. And then, yeah, that's it. So $7.50 for laundry. And then sinking funds. Oh, supplements. Did I put them in? Oh, yeah, I already put supplements in. So sinking funds, I added $6.85. And then we didn't have anything unbudgeted. So much less put towards my sinking funds than I budgeted, which is totally fine. It's obviously what I put in my sinking funds is like my income coming in. So the less that I put in there means the less money I'm bringing in. So I make sure that I pay my bills and have money in my expenses to live off of, and then sinking funds and savings gets the rest of my money. So these are all main priorities, and then sinking funds comes after. Okay, so let's add all this up. So $11.98 was my rent. Also, I did my nails. Can you see? They're already scuffed. Shit. Oh, excuse me. I forgot where I left off. So I cannot talk and calculate. 685. So 294. Yes. Okay. So that is a total of 2,945.47. So we are way under budget. A big chunk of it is my sinking funds, but also like my Clipper. I was really under budget for eating out and gas. So I kind of had an idea of what I was spending. So that's why I, with my weekly check-in and seeing how much money I spend each week, kind of gives me an idea of how I'm doing from week to week and overall monthly. So that's why when I did set up my November budget, I did drop some of these numbers down because I just know that it's not going to be any different. Like it's probably going to stay the same for this amount. Okay, so that is it, you guys, for October. Not too bad. I'm glad we are under, but also kind of like bummed because sinking funds is one of the categories that was under, and that's, you know, kind of like mini savings is that I like to save for like self-care and car maintenance, things like that. So it is like random things that you don't do day to day, but I do like to put as much money in those as I can, but that is okay. I am in a slow season at work, so it's totally understandable, and I'm very happy with just even having this amount in there. But yeah, so I will end this video now. I'm gonna go film that bill exchange, so be on the lookout for that. If you guys haven't already subscribed, definitely subscribe. I do upload budget related content. That's all my channel is, with the occasional vlogs in there. So if you'd like that type of content, definitely stick around. But I will see you guys in a video real soon.